Alrighty, chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is everybody doing today? Happy Saturday, happy weekend. Hope everyone is doing great. Sorry about yesterday. I was actually happy how quickly they brought the power back. I mean, I wasn't home, but it was actually surprising. Apparently, their notification said it was a tree. So, I mean, yay. But pretty cool that even the end of the day on a Friday, they could still come out pretty quickly and resolve it. But yeah, so I ended up gambling, losing some money, but you know, other than that, had a good night otherwise. But welcome everyone. Hey there, Ellie1. Hey there, Kevin. Hey there, Punk. Hey there, Jack. Welcome. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing amazing. Hopefully it doesn't cause too many problems with watch streaks for everyone. Because we were live for what, like an hour and a half or something. So hopefully that's not going to be too much of a problem there. But I guess we will find out. I mean, I guess we won't find out, but you know, if it does, I'm sorry. Not that I could do anything about it, but you know. All right. Well, anyways, let's jump back in. I don't remember where we left off. I know that we had done that research thing that we were working on. And then we had created our first Infinity 10, I believe. And so now we were looking into making those Infinity 11s. And so we only need to make one Infinity 11 because it has EMC. Although that does mean we'll need to generate more EMC, I believe. So we'll have to see about that. Hey, Kitty, how you doing today? Welcome. Excuse me. Was that everything? I think that's everything. Let's see how we are doing over here. So we had left off. Oh, right. We were watching the blood altar over here. Well enough. And yourself? I'm doing well, thanks. Looks like we got to let the base load. Missed your stream last night. Hope everything's okay. Yeah, everything's good. I had lost power. So we were live for, I don't know, hour, 2 hours, something like that. And I had lost power in the middle of stream. And so it was funny because every time this happens, and it's happened twice so far, but every time this happens, I've been confused because of just everything being, dark, you know? Did I turn off the requester? I did, yeah. So I get confused because everything goes dark, but then I remember the computer is actually still on, so you guys can still hear me. I just can't see anything because my monitors turn off because they're not part of the same power supply. And so then when I was listening back to the video, you could kind of hear, so I have another UPS that's down on the floor, which is connected to the monitors, but that UPS has been dead for a long time. So when the power goes out, it just makes a really loud beeping noise, like a constant beeping noise. And that's the one where I was saying, oh, I need to turn that one off, or I need to silence that one, because that one's really, really loud. But luckily the compressor on the microphone, or probably through OBS, blocked out most of it unless I was talking. So that was nice. Hey, Freefall, how you doing today? So yeah, I had to walk around the computer, pull the power for the monitor, plug it into the powered UPS, and anyways. But yeah, I keep forgetting about that, and I don't know if I want to resolve that or not. I think probably the best thing for me to do is buy another proper UPS like I have for my computer and connect it for my monitor. That'd be probably a smart thing to do. But you know, lazy. And then I think also, Jack, we put the Infinity back in here too. Or that generator you don't want to look into. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the really annoying part is my neighbors are apparently on a completely different electric circuit than me. So my neighbor, you know, my neighbor next to me had power. My neighbor across the street had power. But me and like, I don't know, 100 other neighbors apparently were out of power. And this happens every time I lose power. I'm out of power, but my neighbor is not. And it's so annoying. So jealous. But anyways, yeah, so it is what it is. Okay, so right, so we were working on the ultimate recipe, and to get this, oh, this actually finished. Your apartment is on the same grid as the hospital, so it never goes down for long. Oh, nice. Well, yeah, I guess that's nice. Okay, so now we need to figure out how to plant this, and you guys had mentioned that you cannot do this in one of these. So if we take all these out, we put that in there. Yep, you just cannot insert it. Okay. Let's see. So then we need to literally plant it. Does that mean we want like growth accelerators? Like these things? Excuse me. All right, let's see. If we want to make one of these. These don't have EMC, do they? They do not. Okay. And luckily, this thing continued to run because this is on a server hosted in the cloud by Kinetic, and you know, so that's much nicer than me having to do it myself. Should I just make 60 of these and not worry about doing the staggering that you typically do? Sure. that's much easier. Okay, and now we want crops. So we have a crop farm right here. We are going to want to replace it with a farmland. Is so insanium's the highest you can do. Okay. So insanium, and then all right, we place all these down. I don't even know if this mystical agriculture stuff will work with the ultimate seeds, but we're gonna find out. Okay, so then we got ultimate seeds. Oh wait, it needed a crux, didn't it? Which needs an ultimate block, which needs ultimate ingots, which we don't have. Okay, that's fine. That shouldn't be too difficult. Ultimate block. I think that is one of the few methods they couldn't find a way to block. Oh, really? Oh, so this does work is what you're saying? Okay. What's taking a while? Thermonuclear. Just a couple random items. Oh, that was to be able to make the better gold. It's still slow as the growth rate is very slow, but it's better than not. Gotcha. Okay, alloys. Another one EMC. I'm glad that all this stuff actually works pretty quickly, which is very nice. Alright, so there's our ultimate block, and this was, yeah, underneath. Okay. So let's see, this one, that's the wrong one, this one, that one. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's much faster than I expected it to be. Okay, so then this stuff is going to allow us to make Crimson Dragonstone. Ultimate Heart. Okay, so then I guess we need to move this. Because, I want this to be chunk loaded. Oh yeah, and then what about that? I didn't even mean to do that, but we should have that, right? The mystical fertilizer, this stuff. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter which one we do. This one's mostly EMC, so I guess we'll do that one. So if we just make a bunch of that. Oh, okay, this doesn't actually work on it. Yeah, it kind of looks like it doesn't work, okay. Because it's supposed to instantly grow, so I'm guessing it just doesn't work at all. Okay. Being able to craft ultimate singularities. I think it only works on lower level crops. So clearly we want to make a farm of several of these. So we're going to need to see what it takes to make the seeds again. Okay, I was a little afraid it might not have broken properly, but it did, so that's good. Okay, so let's grab you. Let's grab you. And we can put a piece of dirt back, sure. Okay, so if we want to put this somewhere that is chunk loaded. Let's see. What about right here? This seems like a random spot for it. And it'll be away from anything underneath. Okay, and we have access to AE. We kind of do. It's all right. We can just use wireless. Dimensional transceiver or something. Oh, actually right there. That'll work. And this one's connected to AE. Okay, so let's move it over then. What about, whoops, F3G. Okay. So we're going to try and do a 3x3 of ultimate seeds here. We just need 8 of them. Do we need water for this? Probably. You and water. We don't have water bucket? Yeah, look at that. Never learned water. Alright, that one. And then we probably need some lighting, I guess. Torches. Okay. Alright, then we've got ultimate seed or ultimate block. Let's start in the center. And let's place all these again. Luckily, we only have to place this once, and then we can just wand them. have gone one too far, but I think that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, and then we need a farm. I think I want to get another seed before we put a farming station thing over here. So I'm a little afraid that it might break it. Okay, what does the infinity seed require again? Because we could let this run 36 million, but that's obviously going to take a little bit of time. Let's see, look at this guy. So what are the big things? The ultimate singularities, that would be big to make them... The one from IF works well, won't break it. I don't remember if you need gas or not. Someone mentioned the P band. Oh, yeah. Forgot about the Nature Essence band as well. Or not Nature Essence, but the Nature band. Yep, thank you. Okay, so the infinity, or the singularity is 9 by 9, and we needed... Was that 16? So let's see, let's do Nature. Is that not what it's called? Band? This guy, Harvest Goddess. Alright, that guy. See, that one, that one, that one. That one, that one, okay. You finally got the ultimate seed? We did. Only works on the pedestal, okay. How you doing, Devo? Welcome. Do you have EMC? You do. Oh, interesting. Okay. So does that mean we auto harvest it too? Does, okay. Okay, how am I? I'm doing well, thanks. So with this band, then all we need is something to pick stuff up, and then we need the we need something to place the seeds down. Okay. All right. So let's see. We want a sower. Yeah, we'll just go the basic route and just use one of these guys. And then we need a range. I think +3 will work. And then we want speed. Processing. I don't actually know if there is a processing on that one. And sure, why not? We'll do efficiency as well. Then we're going to need flux. Jetpack is on. We'll put it right here. We got that, those, this. Okay, and so if I put that in there, it does plant. Okay. What's happening to the essence though? I haven't gotten any. Alright, let's turn that off. Okay, so it definitely plants it. Oh, because the thing's not there. Okay, that's fine. We're missing the ultimate blocks. Not that one. That one. Okay, so we almost have enough for all of them. And we just happen to be choosing the wrong one there. Okay, so then for now we just put those there, I guess. Okay, so now if we put this in here, it should plant, it should stay on, and then this. Okay, so now the growth accelerators actually add a lot. Wow, okay. Okay. So then we need mystical, nope, growth accelerator, and we need 60 times 8. Okay. And then we want wand. Okay, perfect. All right, now we just need a way to get the seed back into here. Okay, so let's get a absorption. How do I want to do this? Should we use, that's basalt, that's not an entangle block. Okay. Actually, we can go simpler. Red string. Okay. And then we want you to go out to the side. This is south. Okay, and then we can go into chest as a buffer. Nailed it. Okay, and then we just need some curvy pipes. And then we'll do a or actually, I guess we can do an interface. And actually, I suppose that means we can just use an interface in general, right? And then I don't need a chest at all. Yeah, so if I put this guy right here, we do cables to connect. And then we just put the seeds here. Actually, yeah, I guess it can just be one. Whoops. Seed. Oh man, that's not going to work. Infinity. Ultimate. What was the name of it? Yeah, Ultimate. Okay. Oh, it was Infinity. Okay, so then that goes there. And then this guy, instead of going to the south, it's going to go west. Yeah. Okay. And then we just need a pipe to go from here to there. And this is always going to be U and extract. Yeah, we can speed that up. Why is it? Oh, it is working. Okay, so back up, magnet off. And there we go. Pretty simple setup. Hey, Dweez. Happy Saturday to you as well. Hope everything's going well. All right, put all that away. And so now we just need to make a few more blocks of ultimate, and then what was it? It was this and that? No. I don't remember that one. Okay. Things are going pretty decently. Nice. Glad to hear that. All right, we got 2 more of them. And now we can remove these guys and grab farmland. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so there we go. Now all of the spots are acceptable. All right. So now we can probably also speed this up, right? And then speed that up. Okay, so then we got ultimate. So let's think about this. So what do we need to make more seeds? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe we remove all the recipes for like the heart, the diamond, and the singularity. And that'll tell me how much we need of everything. Sure, let's do that. Well, I'm glad to hear everything's going well. Let's make another recipe holder. Recipe holder. All right, so then we'll do this one. We'll load. Then we'll take that one out, and then we'll remove the stuff we can craft with the seed. So that was this guy, this guy. Is that actually it? Okay, and then what were the other items? The ultimate singularity is an ultimate crafting. Is that not what this is? Did I just miss that? Oh no, I did remove that one. Okay. All right, and then ultimate. So I guess we're going to want to start adding recipes for these. So is it going to know to use that one? Hopefully it's smart enough to handle both of those recipes. Solar ultimate, don't care. Creative, we did. Wait. Wasn't this a different recipe? And this one was elite crafting. Okay. So we need another recipe holder. Let's grab a chest. Leave these down here, I guess. Recipe holder. Okay, so that was elite. That's this guy, which we, okay, can access. So this one we want to load. All right, so then we are removing the heart. Is that it? Where are we? This one here. This is the heart, the singularity, Infinity Essence is a normal craft. Ultimate Prediction is an epic craft. The Infinity Essence and the Imperium thing. This is also a normal craft. Okay. Those are going to be tough to force to be higher recipes unless we remove the other ones, I guess. Let's see which one's missing. It's the heart, right? Ultimate heart. There it is. Okay, and then we need another one. And this will be for the epic one. Skulk epic right there. Okay, so we want to load. And then ultimate ingot. Yeah, we'll remove that one. And then this one. Save. Okay, and put these over here. Okay, so now we should be able to do ultimate. Let's see. So this recipe here should just break. Yep. Okay. So if we tell it that you can make this from here, and then you can use this to downcraft. So now if we tell it to craft this, it should, perfect, okay. And then, how do we only have 37? Is this not working? Oh, that's dangerous. I'm glad I looked. Which direction am I going? This way? That could have been really bad. Matter of fact, let's put some walls. And we'll just do some glowstone walls. I don't even know if it needs light or not, but I'd rather have it than not. Okay. And I guess you as well. Hello? Oh, because there's a thing in there. I gotcha. All right, that's fine. Okay, better. That would have really sucked if we lost the seed. Okay, so we wanted to make this guy. What are we missing? We need ultimate singularities and the ultimate prediction. Oh man, what a dumb thing. Okay, ultimate singularities and then the ultimate prediction. Okay, so now you'll tell us how much we need. 268. Oh, and we need ultimate ingots. Wait. I thought I told it how to make ultimate ingots. Is that because it's got both recipes? I think so. Let's go over here. We want to do the ultimate block. Wrong one. Ultimate frame, ultimate block. Ultimate block. There you are. Yeah, that one. I think that might have been the reason. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so we need 264. Let's make 2,000 draconic cores while we're waiting. 20, 48. Okay, well, that takes no time apparently. Let's also put this over here. Okay, so we just need a little bit of this stuff. Oh, let's remove that. Interestingly, it always places in that first slot. Can you do multiple bands? Let's see, pedestal. Yeah, I was just trying the thing or wondering the same thing, Kevin. Harvest. Yeah, I guess I don't know. It's still fast, whatever it is. Realistically, we just need a couple more. Okay, how many more? We need 200. And what are we actually crafting these? So we need ultimate ingots, ultimate predictions. You know what? The ultimate prediction, we definitely don't need to use essence for that. So that'll give us 48 back. Infinity essence is apparently another one that we don't really need to use. So yeah, the ultimate prediction, let's go add that one back. Prediction. This one, this one. This is Epic Crafter. All right, we want to do prediction, epic. All right, and save. Okay, and then we need to remove it from this guy. Hey, Alt, how you doing today? Alt prediction. Hope you're doing well. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do was increase this guy too. So what do we have right now? It's quantum computer accelerators. Let's also get a DMAG. And go put this over here. Is that big enough range? Nope. Dang it. Is that still not big enough? It's not. What if we put it right in the center? All right, there we go. That should prevent us from picking stuff up. Apparently, Pretzel's having trouble again today. What is this one? We'll try a new channel. Trying a channel called Calming Cinematics. Something completely different from what I've done before. Okay, if we want to craft this guy now. Yeah, we're down to only needing 113. Great. "32 chaotic cores." Right, distractions. The quantum computer here. So we got quantum computer. That this guy? Okay, so does it say anything about maximums? Let's see. At most one data entangler, at most one multi-threader. All blocks on the outside layer must be the structural glass. No block on the inside can be glass. One computer core. Okay, and then what do we have? We have the multi-thread of the accelerator, data entangler, and quantum storages. So, we're going to a 7x7. Is this the maximum? Okay, so we need to do some math. So we need 7 by 7 by 7 minus 5 by 5 by 5. So that's going to be how much glass we need. Okay, and then the inside is going to be 125 minus 3 for the core entangler and the multi-threader. Okay, so then that's 122. And so then 122, how many should we do for storage? What if we do 100? Because that's a good number of the accelerators. And then we'll do or whatever's left, 22, 256 quantum storage. Okay, so we got 208 glass, a 100, and 22, 256 storage. 100, what are they called? Accelerators. Okay, and so I don't know how many we already have, but who cares? Do all of these have EMC as well? They do not. Okay. So we got this guy. Glass. Crafting unit, multi-threader, data entangler, 256. And then the glass. Quantum computer structural glass. Glass. Okay, so it was 218. It was 22 of those. Oh, the structural glass has EMC. Okay, and then 100 accelerations. Definitely different music than what we're used to listening to. Okay, and that was the wrench. Just a few singularities required. none of these things have EMC. Oh, oh right, the wrenchinator is what we're actually making. All this music is much quieter than the one we normally listen to as well. Turn it up a tad. Very different. Again, how we doing with the seed? We're almost there. Okay, and then the other thing we need to do is the final power flower. Can we actually just craft this? Apparently we can. Let's let that one go and see if it works. A farm, thank you so much. Welcome back to the Ferris Fires for 80.
Just subscribed for 86 months.
Thank you very much for 86-month farm. Really appreciate that. And tier 2. Continue with that tier 2. I really appreciate it. Wow, the power flower finished before the other one did. But thank you so much, farm. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope everything's going well. You have a new title now. Congratulations on the baby. Welcome to fatherhood, farm. Very, very happy for you, and I hope everything goes amazing. But yeah, very, very excited for you. That's a whole new experience. Whole new experience. but yes, congrats. Man, this thing is slow. Is it taking so long just because that's how slow these machines are? It is, yeah. If we do this, I mean, I don't think that goes any faster, but at least won't stop it. So I guess maybe that's better. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's any faster. Suppose we could put another one on the backside here. But yeah, I hope that means you're back home and you're all settled and ready for your no sleep for 18 years. But yeah, hope everything will go amazing for you. I mean, I guess we can speed it up a bit. Does that even speed it up? We're like 28 nowadays, right, Raimu? How you doing, Raimu? Hope everything's going well with you. You know, all the kids that stay at home forever now. How do we do? How do we do? Do we get another one? We got another one. Make it, craft it, do it. Yay. Slept okay these first 2 nights? Oh, nice. I mean, you could be one of the lucky parents that has the kid that sleeps through the nights. Obviously, I'm sure it changes as things go. As they grow up, as you guys learn to do things differently. His wife is still at the hospital with this kid. How you doing, Adam? I did notice the eye. True, true. That's funny. Why do you have 2 extra guy ingots and 1 there? Did this need to be over here? How do they keep getting random things that are not finishing? What's going on here? Molten tumor nuclear. How do you get created? Through the PRC? Is superheated sodium. You should not be frozen. You're out of power? How does this have no power? What? How do both of these machines have no... Oh, you're getting it from here. Okay. I see. We ran out of power in our AE system. If I even dared to do that, I'd be at the hospital and she would be home. Nice. Still sounds like good sleep. These all say they have... Oh, it's not this. It's this. I see. This guy's out of power. Okay. We can deal with that. Let's grab a quantum ring. How's your solar networks doing? Yeah, I was gonna go put this thing next to a solar network. It's that one and that one. And because right now we're limited based on this guy. For this is the only way we are providing power through induction cells. Hard to sleep with 2 or 3 broken ribs. How many channels? See, there's 1 there. Okay, so there's only 1 channel used there. So we can use 1 more channel here then. Sacrifice an arm, easier to sleep. Alright, that'll go there. Let's go make this one. All these guys talking from experience. Alright, this one, that one. Okay. Then we need to name this. See, this is going to be solar farm. All right, and let's grab a battery. Was it dense? Super dense sounds good. Didn't buy a 4-seater couch when I was married because we had a lot of guests over. What the heck? Let's see this one, that one. She needs the extension of the 3rd and 4th arm. Therefore, would never accept that sacrifice. I don't know why I grabbed that one. Okay, what were we doing? We're going to solar. So this one here. Okay, so let's see. Let's make a ring. link chamber. Okay, forgot to put this back at home. Let's grab a cable and a storage bus. Oh, chat, we need to run some ads. I will see you all in just a moment. If you gotta watch some ads, good luck. Thanks so much for staying tuned. This button. Okay, so let's see. What were we? Okay, we're just in the middle of a game here. I'm gonna assume we had already covered everything. Definitely different songs here. Let's see, they're there. Let's see, this 2, 3, 4. That one, this one, that one. That one in the corner. Let's see, this one here and that one. Awesome. Let's see, those ones. Is that right? That looks correct. Let's see, 3, 4. This one is a 3, 5, and 1. Excellent. If we weren't already a sleeping stream, I guess this music is gonna cause it more. Hey, we did it. Nice. We got rid of that losing streak of 8, chat. Yay. Boo. All right, what about these ones?
Hacks.
Hacks. All right, new game. Oh, goody. And we're starting off real good. All right, thank goodness. Actually, is that really it? This is a 1, 2, 1. Does that mean that one there? I think so. Let's see. This is a 1, which makes both of those a bomb, which makes that one save, and then those all save. Oh, welcome back, chat. We did successfully complete the last grid, which is great. And so now we are on a new grid, and we also got rid of that losing streak of 7 or 8. So yay. Well, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. Okay, so this is going to go here. Now, will that work for energy? It will. So we want to do extract only. Okay, and then we need to go home and connect the other guy, this guy here. Okay, and then go back to solar. All right, and then we can place this guy here. Okay, so now the power should be online. And did our crafts finish? Oh, and they did, and then we immediately pulled it into the system over here, right? So now we have 2 seeds. Look at that. Nice. Hey, Fruitcake, how you doing today? How am I doing? I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, glad to hear you're doing well. All right, let's replace this guy. So this is on a wall. It is. And we can put it into the ground. So this is going to become a 7x7. So we would go in 2 more blocks, right? Because this is 5. And so that's gonna be a bit crowded here. Fruitcake with a joke from the new book. All right, you got it. All right, we got page number 50 and joke number 4. All right, here you go. Here is your joke, Fruitcake. The butcher backed into the meat grinder and got a little behind in his work. How you doing, Pictagon? Hope you're doing well. These the mana drives? They are. Yeah, so how do I want to set this up? What about right here? This is probably chunk loaded, right? Crickets. Okay, yeah, so let's just move it over to here. Actually, I suppose since we created a bunch of new stuff, we don't even need to move it. We can just add it, right? No, I think we're going to move it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, is this enough room? We need to go down a block, dang it. Okay. 3, 4. It's 3 on the inside, 4, 5 on the inside, and then 1 more for the top. Wait, that doesn't seem right. How is it the same height as that one? Because I only went down. Oh, I ended up going down too. Oh, okay. Well, that works. Okay, so there's that thing. So then we have, yeah, we got storage. Okay, and then we got accelerators. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so the only ones we're missing, yeah, are going to be these bottom 3 here. Oh, wait, no. We need the quantum core in the middle, right? Oh, dang. Where's the middle? Right here? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. All right, so then let's make sure no jobs are running. We got 1. Okay, so then we break down this guy. And then we got the extra. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's storage. Okay. All right, so we got that guy. And then we need the quantum, these two, the data entangler, and then accelerators. Okay. Oops. I was hoping I could right click to make sure it was connected, but apparently we cannot. All right, so let's see if that was all correct. Oops, I need those cables. Oh, well, color looks good. And how big is it now? 3,200 coprocessors and 23 billion storage. I think that seems good. Let's see. Track attributes, is that what we're looking for? Hmm. All right, I'll just ignore it. All right. And did we tell it to do another seed? We didn't have access to it yet, right? Infinity seed. Okay, go. And I assume our power is still doing fine. Did we ever end up adding the other? Yeah, we got these things now. So who is asking about the power? I think it might have been Jack. Yeah, the EMC crafts are power hungry. So we added 256 million energy storage things from Crazy 82, along with, this whole thing here. So we have a very big battery of power for AE2. So if we actually look at our network, yeah, we have 8 trillion RF. And look at how quick that was to craft it. Nice. And we need another 100 to make another one. I suppose we could make this a little bit. No, it's fine. I can't wait for someone to make scene AE2. I think that's just AE2 without any add-ons, Kevin. AE2 is not sane. I also think we need to change this and put a block here because I could see something getting stuck there. Wait, no, this doesn't pull. It just immediately gets into it, right? Yeah, so never mind. We should be fine. I guess just in case we'll put a wall. ultimate seed. Okay, and so then the next thing we need is infinity 10. And these things, we need to put them into, oh, right. We needed to make the upgraded sieve. Right now we have a sieve upstairs, but I don't think it's upgraded. Insane Ultimate A2 free name. No credit needed for Kevin. Okay. Right, so it was this thing upstairs. So we had this guy here, which is, yeah, tier 4 autosieve, and it's currently processing dust. Insane. Was it supposed to be in seam? No comment. Legally distinct. Let's see. So yeah, you're gonna need another 200. Okay. So we need to make the sieve. Do we still have that available? Multi-block sieve. I wonder what version of that we have over here. Let's see. Essence Forge multi-block sieve right there. So this is so if we look at that one and we go to tier 4 and we do this, yeah, so that wasn't the same one. Okay, so we'll upgrade it, and now it'll be our tier 4 multi-block. We could tell it to craft the Crimson Dragonstone with Ultimate Essence. Oh, didn't we already do that? We did. Let's see. Crimson Dragonstone block. Alright, so we get rid of this guy. And now if we do that, it costs so much less. Okay. All right, so then we can set this up. Clearly, oh, this is a different chunk. Okay. Let's see. About right here. Okay. So we need the multi-block tool. This is going to be all that stuff, and this is the sieve. This is bigger than I thought it was. Okay, so I broke some redstone somewhere. Oops. Classic. Do you think the redstone was this connected to that? It wasn't important until you find out what you did exactly. I'm going to assume it's that. And why this is not directly connected to that, don't know. Okay, so we got the sieve. We don't question pass fail. He also doesn't know true. Okay, so there we go. So we got this guy. I'm assuming we need to upgrade the energy port. Energy. Flux. Can we make another seed? Not yet. This one is multi-block. C4. Okay, and then this one, yeah, normal input is fine, but the output actually is also fine. Because we are doing this recipe, right? Is there any reason for me not to just do this? I guess it depends on the cost of the Infinity 10. So if we try and make 60, whoops, I meant 63, but 64 is fine. So I suppose the big problem is going to be getting the EMC required for the Infinity 11. Holy calculation, yeah. 133 million bytes required. Need a lot more draconium than we have. Draconium does not have EMC. That's what I was thinking, Al. Why make the 27 or whatever if I just use EMC? But I was mostly curious about what this ends up using to calculate that, or not to calculate it, but to create that, because then maybe it'd be worth it to gain that amount of EMC. I don't know. But yeah, the fact that it needs a lot more draconium to make all those. Okay, so then it was 3 for 1. Also, this is a sieve tier 1 recipe. Does that mean I can't do it in a tier 4? So we'll find out. So if we just want 3, it's a lot more doable. Hmm. Affinity 3s, Dragonstone, Crimson Dragonstone. And if we look at mana, yeah, mana is keeping up. We never ended up increasing the sparks on these, did we? Assuming it's using, yeah, it is using both. Okay, so we can speed it up a little bit. I guess going 8x is too much. Looks like 4x might be good. Yeah, we can keep up with 4x. We have upgrades on both of these. We do. So yeah, then maybe we need bigger sparks here. So these are shadow sparks. Shadow is half a mana pool. And what did it cost to do this? Not very much. Oh, I see. It's not very much because it's using ultimate essence to make the crimson blocks. Okay, all that stuff is going. The seeds are waiting on chaotic cores because this guy is using them for draconic cores. Gotcha. So that's this guy down here. Yep, this thing is full. Definitely going as fast as it can. I don't know if speeding it up actually helps. Can't really tell. it's just a lot of cores required. Yeah, so it's got another 4,000 to make. And then we got Infinity 4. Infinity 4 was the Blood Altar. So this is going to be the one that takes probably the most time. And the Quantum Infusion is the one that ends up taking AE power. So we only ended up making one of these loot fabricators just for piglitches. Break time. Oh, no, that's hydrate. Okay. Cheers, chat. Be sure you're hydrated. Stay hydrated. Yep. So this guy turns off if it's got too much in there. Yep. Okay. How we doing? Still full. Now you're waiting on this, and that one's waiting on this. How many more? 400. Oh, so it should be emptying out. Eventually. Still crafting 208. Okay, there it goes. And there's our infinity seed. How does it choose what to craft, I wonder? Okay, well, anyways, that was the infinity seed. So now we should have like 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay. I also like that it's self-filling as well. I don't even need to go over there, but we go over there to check it. Do these have any augments? They do. Recessive. Okay. Okay, what are you waiting on? You're waiting on these things still. Yeah, I don't even know if those speed catalysts actually work because it says max of 1. Does that mean we have an extra 2? Does that mean it's not splitting them properly? Wait, what? Did that not actually work? uh, it was Infinity 2, so yeah, clearly that one's good. Hey, detector, GG. Giving yourself some points. Yeah, I think it might be that we're duplicating or not duplicating, but we're using multiple recipes, and I think it's causing some weirdness. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, detector. All right, and you're working on Shadow Sparks to upgrade to Crimson. Man, those things require a lot of mana. Managed to get yourself the flu and a mild fever? Dang, sorry to hear that, detector. Hopefully you're resting and taking in plenty of fluids and all that good stuff. And chat's gonna suggest having tea with honey. Think it dupes when you take accelerate? Maybe. Speed up. Whoops, I didn't mean to do 16, but apparently 16 is still fine. Mana-wise. Man, those sparks take forever. How are we doing over here? You're mostly just waiting on this thing. I found out that we could speed this up, right? Because we got the extra buffer of blood now. Oops, didn't need that one. We put that away. Actually, I'll need this. What do we got? We got 520 to go. And each one takes probably about 2 seconds. So 1,000 seconds is, I don't know, almost 2 minutes. More than 2 minutes. 1,000. How many? 300 is 5 minutes, right? Yeah, so that's like 15 minutes then. Good math. All right, and then final power. Final power. Let's get another one of them going. I suppose we can have it just auto craft those, right? Because that's just an EMC craft. Doesn't require anything else. Just a bunch of EMC. Also means we could make a sub network just producing these. Okay, so we want to, I don't know, 64 or something. Sure. Just keep crafting them. And we'll keep extending our pillar here. And we'll craft one at a time. And these guys, speed each of these up. I am curious if the Infinity, if this guy, the Infinity 9, will work without us being in the callback machine. So I guess we'll see how that works. Infinity 6 is a slice and splice. Infinity 5 is over there. Oh, the spark's finished. Nice. All right. Pick these guys up. Put them on. And recessive, recessive, recessive. Okay, so hopefully that'll give us a bit more mana. That really only applies when we do our speeding it up anyways. And did we figure out which one needs to be the higher tier spark? It was this one, right? Yeah, so this one didn't matter. Yep, okay. So let's make another Alfheim market. Ultimate Alfheim, and then let's make another ultimate agglomeration. Yeah, get both of them going. So now if we do 8x, yeah, this thing keeps up. How's our final solars going? We got 6 more. Then I said no to this specific track. That one, that one, that one. All right, agglomeration. What do we need inside of this? Is this speed upgrades? Speed catalyst. So this goes, oh wait, we need a spark as well. 2 sparks. This one goes here. With a speed upgrade. And then Alpine. Do these have speed upgrades? think the speed upgrade works in that one? I remember it being something weird where one of them worked, one of them didn't. What are you waiting on? You're crafting sparks. Yeah, the sparks take a while. Okay. How are we doing? More finals. All right, and then what about Ultimate Seed? Yep, get one of them going. So many flickers. Okay, and you're just waiting on a couple more blood ingots. Nice. Oh, and clearly the Infinity 9s have worked, so yay. Automation over there is good. Very nice. Very nice. We got it. All right, here we go. Here is the test. It was 3 of these for 1, right? Okay, we might need to tear this down. It looks like we do need to tear it down. It has to be a tier 1, okay. All right, that's fine. Let's grab the multi-block. Dismantle. Okay, put it all away. All right, and then we need to do the multi-block. All right, we didn't need to come over here. It was this one, tier 1 for the wrench. All right, then we want to make a wrench. So we already had most of the pieces. All right, put that away. So then this guy, toss everything in, and we want the sieve tier 1. I left that guy there, so let's get that one connected. Yep. Okay, and then how much power did this require as well? So maybe that was the real problem. No, it requires no power. Okay. Oh, and it's done. And there it is, chat. Infinity 11. Very nice. We got Infinity 11s. Means we got some more trophies. We got a 9, 10, and 11. Only 2 more ingots to go. How many can we make right now? 17. And we're just constantly making more. How many infinites there are? This is silly. How you doing, prototype? There are 13, I believe. So we had this one makes that one 11. Let's see. Yeah, 11 makes 12. And then I thought there was a third one or a 13th. Or not. Maybe there's only 12. Is there molten draconium? Infinity 13. Yeah, there is no 13, so 12 is the end. Colorful recipe. What, this one? Is there molten draconium? No. No, it looks like no. All of them? Yeah, they definitely have a lot of interesting recipes. Can we make 12? That's what we're going to find out. Did they improve the quest book? No, it's still the same. So essentially we looked at the quest book for the beginning and then we didn't look at after. Although there is 2 additional upgrade or updates to the pack that I haven't updated. So maybe they've made changes. I don't know. I haven't looked at the latest 2 changes, the latest 2 updates. But yeah, we won't be completing the quest book itself. We'll probably just be likely creating some creative items at some point. I mean, we didn't make that, so. Okay. How many coins have we acquired? Just 384 throughout the playthrough. Okay, so Infinity 12, it's not craftable. It goes in the Ultimate Crafter. All right, and we got Infinity 12. Save. Okay, so Infinity 12. What are we missing? Apparently we're not missing anything, chat. Is there a creative chest? There's multiple kinds of creative chests, yeah. We just need 270,000 abyssal ingots, but it's actually going real quick. You use the creative fluid tank for molten ATM, vibranium, and unobtainium, so you can get free ingots quickly. And you should be able to make the tank now. I think it only needs infinity ton. Gotcha. Yeah, look at it. Look at it just churn through the abyssal ingots now. That's crazy. Remember when those used to take forever? Look at it go. And it's already done. Wow. Okay. So now we can have 15 11s or 12s. All right, let's get rid of it. So now it's only EMC. And the reason we were able to get that one so quickly once we got the 11 is because of the prep work that we did beforehand to make sure we had all the parts to it. Because we specifically needed like the blazing eyes, the obsidian hearts, those sort of things. Is this it for the pack? Once we get the some sort of creative item, yeah. But I imagine there's still a lot to get into the creative items, but this was the one that Jack ended up making. And we need to be able to create 2 of these. Although I suppose we could make the first one and then probably put infinity in it or something. Just so that we have infinity MC and then go from there. I don't know. We'll see what all the creative items require, because there's a lot of creative stuff in here. Now you're thinking creatively. All right, so we got this guy. We need this. This. Okay, let's go put that in as a recipe. All right, I got that one. That one. Ew. Oh, gross. That one's going to take a lot. Okay. And this one. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but that creative gas tank requires a whole ton of random stuff. What about the infinity ingot? Was there a... There's not a way to craft that? Okay. This is why they added the MBT remover item for mechanism tanks. The MBT remover item. MBT. Tank MBT remover. Combined with mechanism tanks to remove their unwanted MBT. Use this when A2RS doesn't let you craft tanks. Craft items with tanks even though you have the right ones. I guess we'll keep that up in the bookmarks then. So that sounds like something we'll need. And it's break time too. Just in time for me to need to go to the bathroom. All right, ultimate. Look at that. We're up to 1,000 now. Very nice. Where are we over here? We need... So we need 3 more. Oh yeah, how are we doing with final? To another 19. All right, let's grab a wand. That's it. Okay. So now we're making almost 2 quadrillion per second. And those infinity ingots were how much? Does it tell me if I try and craft one? It does not. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commas. So let's see, that's million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion. So it's each one is quintillion. Okay. 9 quintillion. All right, chat, we're going to take a quick break. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Be sure to get up and stretch. Go get yourselves something to eat or drink. Go to the bathroom, all that good stuff. And when we return, maybe we'll work towards, well, not, I mean, not maybe, we will work towards getting some creative items. So thank you so much. Click that follow button if you're new, and I will see you all in just a few. Please stay tuned. Actually, no, it's on this side. So, oh no. Okay, I was ready.
Nifty, huh?
All right, I guess Aliza, you still get the kill. So wait, you don't come here for my building skills, Fish? Is that what you're saying? If you're not here for my building skills, then why? And Aliza says no. What? Why would you? As if Max does so much. Thank you for creeping, Max. You're irrationally angry about it? I forgot that we had taken hearts. Well, that was not the way to lose the world. Apparently my ding dong is working. Never mind. The doorbell. Blocks. Ah! I pressed the wrong button. Okay, we're fine. I'm sorry, Quest. I'm sorry. I know I'm disappointing you. Yep, as usual, Alley one is correct. Go away and then come back. Anyways, I'll see. Let's grab some US pants then. When in doubt, Phil doesn't know anything, okay? Looks like it should be. So yeah, that was a good guess. Click faster. 10:01. Oh man, those old clips of speedruns for Medpack 4 is always interesting to see. All right, welcome back, chat. Thanks everybody for sticking around, hanging out. Appreciate it. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna assume we crafted it, so let's just make 2 because we needed 2 more. And then how many more final flowers do we make? 10 more. Okie dokie. All right, and then right, so we needed to look into these guys. So let's, what do we need for the tank? So the tank is also a bunch of random fluids. Tronium, ultimate ingots, infinity ingots, XP tap. Placer collector. The seeds. So now we should have all the seeds that we need down there, right? Yeah, so the liquid DT fuel, we needed that in the gas thing as well for the deuterium. Enchanted fluid, what is that? Enchanted fluid. Okay. So we should have that craftable. Yeah, okay. And so now we should have a full farm of seeds. So we should probably make like one or two more, I think. Just to make sure we keep the things stocked up. All right, and then I'll keep our infinity. Oh, I suppose that also means we should set up a drive for it, right? Ultimate essence. I just put this right next to one of them. Good job. Let's see, this ultimate infinity essence. Put all that away. Grab them all out. Put them back. Okay. Now just make sure we store everything there. What are we doing in here? Yeah, we gave ourselves a ton of extra storage just in case. What were these doing? This was prediction matrices and nether stars. How many nether stars? 582 million. And only 160 million of the matrices. I wonder if it's the... Okay, so let's see. We got the everlasting guilty pull. What does this require? Infinity 12, infinity ingots, force runes, creative essence. I mean, this one doesn't seem that bad. I guess the hard part here is making sure we have enough of the pedestals. And let's see, combination crafter. Does it tell me how many? Yeah, it's got 20. So I think we might have to make a new setup for that somewhere else. Because obviously that had more than 20. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 37, 38, 39, 43, 41, or 44, 48, 49 for this one. 48, I believe, full 7x7. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, because the one in the middle, I assume. Yeah, got it. Gotcha. Thank you. Let's see, 7x7. Could do it floating. Suppose we could put it in this thing right here. Pedestal. We need 48. In combination. Okay, and then we need a packager setup. All right, so we got this guy, and then we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 3, not 4, right? Yeah, so it doesn't see that one. Okay. All right, something like that. 48 pedestals, okay. All right, packaging provider, pedestal. All right, so that guy's there. It can't actually connect to this one because this one's full, right? What about this line here? This one only has 5 channels, okay. This has to take a channel, yeah. All right, so this guy. Okay, and this is combination. So much easier to see when you do it like that too. Okay, save, and then the other one was the guilty pool. Yeah, that one really doesn't look that bad. It's funny to say that, right? Okay, so then we want to say the everlasting maniple. What are we missing? Okay, dragon shard is a stone cutter recipe. And dragon scales, how many of those do we have? 18, so we should have enough, okay. Armor shards. Twilight Goblin or Helmet Crab. Times 64, 64. Armor shards. Yeah, we don't really have any of them. Okay, there's that one. And then reinforce runes. So this is going to be those intricate Hellforge parts, which are no longer craftable because I removed the recipe. Because this was a percentage chance. But I suppose we can just do this recipe now, right? It was what, a block of these? And this takes the full pool, which I suppose we can also speed up by doing. We can also speed it up by doing the infinity in there, right? Apparently that hurts. Okay, that's dangerous. Wouldn't that have been a great way to die? Perfect time. Okay, and this gives us back 18. So yeah, we would get extras. And then it was this in here with the reverter. Yep, okay. So let's do those. Okay, it's just so that we can make sure we get everything back that we used. Okay, and then it was capacity, orb, and capacity. Did we just grab it? Yeah, we got 5 of them. How many did we need? Didn't pay attention. It was 2 of each. Okay. So that means we now have the runic capacity. Got it. So that's that one. Okay, rune of the orb. Should we use the craftable ones or use one of the ones we already have? I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because it should get those back, right? Although maybe when they're crafted and not attached to anyone, maybe you don't get it back. This we'll find out once it finishes crafting. It's going to take a minute to craft, right? Okay, no, you do get them back. So now if we craft this again, yeah, okay. If we were to craft like 10 of these and it knows it has the orbs, okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so reinforce, 2 of them. Yep, easy peasy, okay. And augmented capacity. You and you. Yep, all right, easy peasy. Okay, so that was to be able to do the everlasting guilty pool. I mean, that seems pretty... Oh. All the particles rip the frames. Okay, and then we got the mana battery. So it's the big thing in here. This one has all the different sparks, so that's going to take a bunch of time. It's going to use up 12 infinity or 3 infinity 12s, and the upgrade speed generation mana tier 2. I don't think we have that one. The rest of that should be doable. Crystal Dragonstone, and yeah, that one. Okay. Oh, I see. It stopped because we were crafting this guy. Is that normal? You don't remember doing that? I'm wondering if I need to provide it with power. Because maybe it needs more power than what gets sent through. Yeah, I think that's all it was, is it didn't have enough power. All right, there we go. Now we got infinite mana. I mean, we already had infinite mana, but now we have more. Okay. So this one, and this one. Nope, don't need that. Okay, so then we needed this guy. And this is mana generation. It's not even using the everlasting pool. This is just for show. You guys also mentioned the mana, is it mana catalyst? Yeah, this guy. So all the Crimson Dragonstone on the outside are just ultimate essence. All of these things will take a bit of time. And the Crimson blocks, yeah, it'll all just take a bunch of time. Feels like it's not worth it to do that. But maybe it would be if I was speeding these up. Okay. Creative mana battery. Same thing, just take a bunch of time. Where's all the where's the 900,000 coming from? EMC. Oh, because of the infinity. I see. You're able to do requests from bookmarked items. Yes. Yeah, I didn't know that either, Hammy. I want to say Jack told me that a while ago. But yeah, as long as you have the recipe in your system, it works. And the other thing to note is when you actually complete it, it brings you to a wireless terminal as opposed to the crafting terminal you were actually in. And be careful, because sometimes this will randomly pull out the quantum bridge thing. You know, like this thing. Sometimes this just shows up in your inventory. But it works, you know. Usually I just click it and then cancel out and then come back to my normal thing. But yeah, we crafted the Infinity 11 and the Infinity 12 now. So we have both of those. What's the wireless terminal? It's just the original wireless terminal. So it's like the non-upgraded wireless terminal. You know, not even the universal one, but this one. You don't have one of those? Oh, so you don't have just a wireless terminal in your hotbar, this guy? So what I'm saying is this thing here, even though I don't have this thing here turns into a wireless terminal just in the UI. So if I was to click this one and then click out, let me do that again. Click this one and click out. It just becomes the wireless terminal. Yeah, just a bug. Exactly. But because of the whole popping this thing off, it can get a little bit rough. But as long as you remember that and just click away quickly, you're fine. Or not quickly, but as long as you click away and are just aware of it, you're fine. All right, so you're just working on the sparks. Nobody's feeding you mana. If you didn't have the universal terminal, does doing that give you a fake one? No, I think the only reason you can I think the only reason you can middle mouse click this is because I have the universal, or is because I have the wireless. If I didn't have that, yeah, middle mouse clicking does nothing. Okay, so we're still making more of these guys. We're up to 44 more. I think I kind of want to put this in the other dimension, not have this in front of me. Because I don't think I want to look at this tower. Yeah. Let's go put this in the solar dimension. Then I don't have to see it. Then we can pretend it doesn't exist. Wait, quadrillion. Weren't we already at a quadrillion? Lost the world once by putting too many power flowers in a chunk? I could see that. I think there's a note in the changelog about stacking in the void things. Oh, yeah? Yeah, it's probably buggy, would be my guess, Hammy. But I haven't updated to the latest version. Okay, so creative mana battery should be just about done. So those were the easy ones, and the ones that we didn't actually need. Okay, so now we need a bunch of liquid. Bunch of different liquids. Liquid meat. Okay, do we have all the fluid tanks craftable? Fluid tank. We have up to ultimate. And what do you need? Ultimate basic. You do need supreme. We did not make supreme. which apparently we didn't make absolute either. That recipe seems different. Oh yeah, did they change it in the new versions? Absolute. Why is this full of liquid meat? Absolute. Oh, these all have EMC. Okay, I see. Back then, I think it was just colored water. If you have one in the system, it'll try and use it. Oh, interesting. Okay, that was this one. Absolute, and then this one. Okay. I think it's also pulling from bookmarks, Jack. So I think it's weird. All right, absolute. This one, and the other one was Supreme. Yeah, because there were definitely some liquid that it was looking for. Actually, yeah, because I don't have any fluid tanks in the system because this is filtered. Oh, this doesn't have VMC. Got it. This is filtered by fluid tanks, and so this is all I have in the actual system. Okay, so starting from the beginning, so we need liquid meat. How much do we have? We have 94 buckets. We need 256 buckets. Okay, we turned this guy off a long time ago. And liquid meat, you get more from other mobs, right? Do any of the buckets have EMC? Also a good question. Because like, for example, lava, water, water was somewhere, I think. But yeah, I'll have to check that each time we go through them. All right, we got spawner. There we go, vindicator. Let's get a comparator. What's the range on that? Spawn range of 4, so blaze. Quartz. All right, spawn range of 2 seems good. Then we need chorus and wool and dragon egg and another star. Okay, and then a lever. Okay, and then this needs some add-ons. Okay. These are what, using pullers? No. Let's get some pulling upgrades in there. Let's see, we want to pull from the north. Okay, and then this one, pull from this. And they both have voids. Okay, and then this guy, spawn count, max entities. That one was what, the fermented spider eyes? Nope, that's spawn count. Let's see. Gas tiers, maybe. Yep. Okay, and then last part is clock and sugar. Okay, so the only problem is it's going to be really difficult to turn it off, but that'll work. Okay, and how much did we need? We needed 256 and we got it. Okay. So that was a ultimate fluid tank. Let's see, curvy pipe, huge fluid. That's too many. Okay. Extract. Okay, full. I suppose that does mean we're gonna need 2 of them, right? Because we're gonna want at least 2 of these. Okay, I guess we'll deal with that later. Okay, so there we go. We got our first one. And so it was saying that we might need to do this. Excuse me. So this is liquid meat, liquid meat. So essentially it just removes the owner. Is that what's happening? Okay. All right, first one down. Okay, so now we need a supreme tank of lava. Supreme. And of lava. So let's see, interface. Now we can do an EMC link. All right, final. And we need lava buckets. All right, with the curvy pipes. All right, full. And slime. It seems like we'll probably need 1 of each of these for each one. I'll just do this immediately so that we can we don't have to worry about it. All right, supreme lava. Then we need nutritional paste, xenorium, poly, enchanted fluid might be the next one. Enchanted fluid. And it needs 256 buckets. We need sharpness 7. Oh man, how did I do that? It was using the sword or something. Man, I had a strategy for that, didn't I? Getting the sharpness 7. If you put an enchanted book in the EMC table, you can get blank books out, and they should work on that. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought about that. Okay, so then how did we make this? This was in the enchanted liquefier. So that's down over here. Fluid enchanted. Okay, so we currently have 1.5. This is one of the blank ones. Are you sure that works? Maybe this was fixed. Let's see if it works by shoving it. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't like that. It was a good thought. They must have fixed that, I guess. Use it for something else. Interesting. All the cheats. Okay, so we had the. You thought the liquid was based on the enchant level? Oh, maybe. Alright, so go back to sharpness 7. Alright, sharp. Good thing you didn't have to do this for yours. Hammy's always doing things the perfect way. Sharpness 7, we got a few. Okay, is that going to be enough? So now we needed how many? 256. 255. We need 9 more. They did it before it was hard, so it doesn't count. I forgot. Did it say 9? Uh, 255. 4 more. One, 2, 3, 4. Man, when we have to do this a second time, that's going to be rough. Automating enchanted books through the IF enchant machine isn't too bad. Yeah, I'm sure we could do this better. Is it really just that slow? Yes, it is. Ew, okay. 2 times because the creative bin trick. Yeah, and maybe even more if we want to end up using the creative fluid tank for creative fluid, you know. And we can only use it for 1 fluid too, so I have to keep that in mind as well. Let's see, that was a ultimate. Fluid tank. Export buzz. Oh wait, there's the other one, right? Yeah, that one. Okay, you. Man, crafting this thing takes a lot out of the system. Okay, so that was enchanted fluid and accelerations. Okay, so that'll empty that guy out while it produces. All right, so then that one is in progress. What else do we have? Polonium containing a solution. A supreme fluid tank for that. Supreme fluid tank. And this is mech. And this is containing solution. Is that the one that goes into here? Polonium containing solution, yes. So it's this guy. There's almost no chance I'm going to be able to extend this. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, what about... Let's move to... What the heck? Oh no. Dang it. It's not what I wanted. That was the wrong one. Can't branch it. I'm not sure yet. I'll see in a moment. Okay. Okay, that takes care of that one. Yeah, it doesn't let me branch because I guess the pipe's too big or something. Middle button to select grid. Right click to configure this node. Right button to start in. What if you start from the ting sign? Yeah, I think we just need to. I mean, I could try lowering it. Use a couple more pieces, I guess. No. Okay. Let's see. Extract. It's fine. We'll just be missing out on some. Oh wow, and this thing's completely full. Just be missing out on some polonium. Apparently that's not fast enough. Do I really have this at 1 tick? Don't know. Okay. Let's see. How are we doing over here? It says 3,000 buckets of polonium. And so what is this? This is like it waits for 1,000 buckets, yeah, and then it creates some. Okay. All right. That one's done. Okay, there is the polonium solution. That one. Okay, liquid sodium. That's different than the heated. Are you guys the things making explosive noises? Just a few particle effects. That's it. Okay, so over here, and this stuff. What are you? That's brine, and this is sodium. But this is a gas sodium. This needs liquid sodium. And so the only way is to concentrate it, because we have the superheated, but we don't have the regular sodium. Where's the water coming from? Right there. I see, it's just part of the song. There's explosion noises in the song. That's not weird or anything. Let the superheated sit for a while to cool down. Interesting. All right, here's water. Okay, that one was the water. Oh wait, but the superheated sodium is a gas, not a liquid. Does it do that in the mech boiler thing when creating steam for power? Oh, the sodium? I don't know, but the condensator will be pretty simple. Upgrades and upgrades. Alright, we got energy and speed. Okay, this is items nowhere, gases, input from the front, and fluids at the top. Alright, liquid sodium, is that what we needed? Looks good. Apparently, we don't have enough power. Or is it that this thing can't accept more power? Oh, never mind. It is powered. Just looks like it's not. Wow, that's going to take a long time. Sodium. Nuclear craft gas to fluid. Just tell me how it converts that. Superheated sodium. No idea, but I mean, I guess it's halfway, so never mind. Not halfway. It's barely a tenth of the way. If I speed it up, does that actually produce more? Are you fully sped up? Yes. And it looks like you are completely full. What kind of pipe is this? An ultimate? Mac configurator. Okay, that at least does that. So this is short on water. How is this getting water? It's getting fed water through the system, fully upgraded. Okay, so we need to change that to interface. All right, water. Okay, and then we need curvy pipes. Whoops, what did I just do? Okay, not fast enough. Okay, so that keeps that guy full. And then our brine is full. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to ignore that and let it happen. Maybe there's a liquid sodium RF dim. I mean, we have more things to do, so, and this is chunk loaded, so it should eventually finish. Just gonna suck for when we have to do it multiple times. Okay, so then we got liquid sodium. DT fuel will have to do verdurium. Extreme reactors. Put another tank in the tank, then they can fill two while you do other stuff. That's probably a good idea. So happy I didn't have to deal with extreme reactors. Extreme React is boo. And I guess we can skip that for a moment and do the basic. And then magma. Magma was 32 buckets. Are you full? You are. So now you're going to turn into magma. Okay. All right, there's the enchanted fluid. We're working on the magma, and then we got paraffin wax as well. Ew. No EMC. Flux infused oil comes from crude oil and redstone. And then crude oil. Ew. I'm assuming we don't have any of that. We don't. Man, this is making me not want to complete it for all these random things that we just never even touched. This would be an awful way to just end the pack here. So I know we can find oil in some of the dimensions. What is xenorium? What is that one? Xenorium. And there's not even a crushing wheel that's convenient around. Boss of the Wasteland. Lost City is pretty easy to get oil. Yeah. It should be accessible with the laser miner. Yeah, I think oil is probably the least of the, let's call it, concerns. Is that the right oil? I think it looked like any oil would work. So it was scrolling through a whole or apparently just two different oils, but yeah, it's scrolling through two different ones. Do not use the mob duplicator on the Wasteland boss. If they stack their attacks, they crash servers, or so you hear. Oh man. All right, chat, we need to run an ad. And yeah, I need to figure out what I'm doing now. Maybe there's an oil dimension. I mean, we could probably do it through ARF tools. Probably set some stuff up there, but this just feels like yeah, I don't know. This feels like grind for grind's sake as opposed to grind to for a lot of the other pieces we had in the infinity ingots, it felt like it was more. It felt like there was more of a purpose for that, but these literally it's just to put in a single slot. I kind of feel like this is probably going to be our ending point for this pack. That's currently how I'm feeling, which is unfortunate because obviously we made it a long distance. Let's see, there. These ones. You think they're trying to cover every bit of the pack? Every bit of every pack? Well, oh man, this is a 50-50, although I suppose it could be there, so we could be able to figure that out in the end. The main problem is that we didn't use any of that stuff at all throughout the entire pack until right now. If it was something that we had previously had to set up and use like a tiny bit of it or something, I wouldn't be so opposed to it. But like even the nuclear craft reactors and the other parts to this, it feels like, this kind of feels like a, oops, I forgot something. Let me just make this, let me just add this in. Checklist at this point, you're able to push to the creative bin, at which point one of anything is infinite. It's rough. You stopped before the vending and creative items for that reason. Late game seems like a lot of we didn't do this. Yeah. Now you're doing Jopri. Hope you're well. Or Jopri, excuse me. Hope everything's going well. You are doing well? Nice. Glad to hear it. Alright, we got one there. Those ones there. These ones here. You were doing 12 of each creative item to make the vending machine before finding the creative in trick. Nice, Sammy. Working on some designs? Oh, nice. For what kind of designs? I think it is a case of justifying why a mod is in the pack. I was 2 items away from completing. Never used Woot, but now you need an end level item. But I thought we had to use Woot to make the chunk thing. Oh, a Minecraft mod. Very cool, Jopri. Do you want to talk about it, or you're still working through it? Let's see, this one. They had extreme reactors, but they did not give them a purpose. You don't need energy. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate because I did enjoy the pack. There were definitely a couple of these points that we're seeing right now. And yeah, I know the ads are done, but we're gonna probably continue Minesweeper for a little bit. Just putting off trying to find another one. Not ready to talk about it publicly. Cool. I can DM if you want. Yeah, I mean, once you're ready to talk about it, I think that's perfectly fine. If you want to, kind of, I don't know, pass item or not items, ideas, or run ideas past somebody, feel free to reach out. But yeah, otherwise, I don't mind waiting. But yeah, Chad, I think this is gonna be the stopping point for this pack. Now we need to find out what we play next. Which is too bad because obviously we've had a lot of fun with this pack. It's been enjoyable for the most part. Obviously, I've had a couple places where I was just kind of like, wow, I'd like more direction. But let's see, that's gonna go there and there. Speedrun Mad Pack 1 because you never hear anyone talk about it. Yeah, I don't remember playing Mad Pack 1. I know that I did. I just don't remember playing it. I mean, I guess that doesn't really mean much because everybody knows my memory is amazing. Let's see, that one will be there. That down there, that over there. 4. Let's see, this one's touching 3, so that's a 1-1. Makes that one safe. Uh-oh. See, this one needs 2, this one needs 1. So that means that has to be, and those are safe. Take a sneak peek into DDSS 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was interested to look into DDSS 2. That one makes that one. Okay, good. We got a little bit more to open up. This is just a guess here. Yeah, I think this is just two 50-50s here. That's unfortunate. So it has to be this one or it has to be that one. But it can't be the other two. Guess we're going to go with that one. Yep, unfortunate. Does it have curvy pipes and does it have create? Let's take a look. Dungeons, Dragons, Space Shuttles 2. Absolutely massive, mind-blowing, hardcore adventure tech magic quest pack with 330 mods and the incredible successor, the widely popular DDSS 1 from 2020. Created 9 months ago, updated 2 months ago, and it's got 48,000 downloads already. Think of how many people you can annoy using pipes on a crushing wheel. Beta. Comprehensive quest book. And what was it? It's 116. 50 machines to unify, 100 custom items for a unique progression system. Countless random dungeons and structures. More than 150,000 custom recipes. That's gross. Old. You want to play this one, but you remember 116, the version with the memory leak? Every version of Minecraft has a memory leak, Hollywood. At least I feel like every version does. Custom villager trades, custom currency, including most popular mods: thermal, industrial for growing mechanism, power, astral sorcery. Oh, we haven't played with astral sorcery in a while. Petunia, blood magic, and more. Numerous options for storage: simple storage, A2, refined storage, iron chest, metal barrels, and draws, etc. This one made the server struggle more than others. Oh, okay. And you're still going to play it? You were thinking of doing the new version of Skybees? Interesting. Have you done FTB Inferno? I have not. I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar. Combination biomes, plenty. All the biomes you'll go. So many adventure mods. Awe-inspiring ice and fire dragons. Resource gathering with mystical agriculture, custom void ore miners, and good old buildcraft quarries. Really? Plushie collection. This pack is updated and improved continuously. Many issues arising from unsupported mods are resolved by either me or the community. It was super grindy for no reason. Yeah, I mean, DDSS 1 was one of the ones I did enjoy. Looks like it doesn't have create. Pass. And does it have curvy pipes? No curvy pipes. Must just be a new version anyways. Reliquary. Range pumps. OAuth. Maybe not pass. Must have RS tools and I scrolled past it. Just enough calculations. I wonder what that one is. What MC version is that pack? It's 1.16.5. Find me. That's probably click a button and it looks in all the storages. Evil Craft, yeah. What about Enigmatic Skies? Is that a pack? Is that the new one that just came out? You were just gonna suggest Enigmatic Skies? Enigmatic Skies. Usually do a good job. Yeah, I don't think I've actually completed. I don't know if I've completed any of the enigmatic ones. Ooh, this is new Minecraft. E90, E6E were very good. Yeah, that's what I heard. We played. Was it E6E or it was E90? I played one of those. I don't remember which one. And we didn't end up finishing it. I was kind of hoping. Oh, there we go. Mod list. So it has create, does not have curvy pipes. Try E90 then. It's a bit different, but it's really good. Stacy Expert 2 is a smaller one, not that grind. Relation tab on the CurseForge list. Oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Sophisticated storage. Soul plight and energistics. It must be the soul stuff we never touched. Yeetus experimentus. Oh, somebody's alarm is going off. Right click harvest entire mod. Wow. Oh man, I did not expect that we'd be switching packs this soon. I was not prepared to find a new pack. Cat jammies? The heck is cat jammies? Makes cat jam to music played in nearby jukeboxes. I did warn you after Infinity 9, 10, 11, 10 to 11 come quick. Yeah. Family friendly, Kevin. Even acronyms. That's funny. Yeah, Jack. But I did expect to continue through the creative items, but I guess I never actually looked at them. Oh, did I say hi to you, Tom? Hope you're doing well, Tom. All right. Well, I guess we can download both of these and take a look. Let's go turn off this and let's close stuff down. All right, come over here, close. Okay, so where is Prism? There you are. Okay, I guess I should update the title. Looking for a new pack. Oh, 07, you were good on colored water. Okay, so we were looking for Enigmatic Skies. It still use 16 pigments for the gas tank. I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. All right, Enigmatic Skies, and then the other one was, where'd it go? Yeah, the other one was Dungeons. Curse Forge, Dungeons, Dragons. Dragons. Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. Okay. Only opens quests as you get others done, which annoys you. Wish you could see them all at once. You're still gonna play it though? Alright, there's a bunch of mods that are missing. Only 3, I guess. Right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Okay. I'm just loading or just downloading the packs. Give me a moment while things load. Super Meat Boy. All right, so let's start with. I don't think it matters which one we start with. Thanks everybody for hanging out, sticking around.